I love it when people try to do a report outside a nightclub.
And there'll be thousands more people.
I like your shoes, pal.
There's just not enough innuendo on Newsround these days.
Would you like to see my bulldog impression? Would you?
OK.
Like that.
If I'd known earlier, I would have entered him.
If Kenneth Williams were alive today, he would go... Did you see Adam Bolton boasting on Sky News?
Less excitably, ordinary voters seem to have worked out.
To be honest, he probably didn't even know it was there. Producers are always doing that.
Something in my teeth.
So the election draws closer. Gordon Brown appears to be giving up.
Vote Conservative on May the 6th.
Labour, I meant Labour. I think he was just annoyed because his rivals can speak foreign languages and he's still struggling with English.
Bonjour.
Bueno. Si lo sabía.
Good to see you.
So, what are Labour doing to reinvigorate their campaign?
I am going to be introducing Britain's Elvis Presley.
So while Nick Clegg and David Cameron are busy playing tiddlywinks in the corner, our Prime Minister is busy solving the economic crisis on the road to recovery.
What were they thinking? Listen to the lyrics he was singing as Brown entered the room.
When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong.
I bet later on Elvis was going, I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? Waka waka wah! Mind you, at least Gordon wasn't papped outside this shop. Not only that, Cameron got snubbed by a little old lady.
Hello. Hello. Nice to see you. How are things? Lovely and warm on the seafront. How are you, madam? Nice to see you.
Maybe she was upset because she'd heard the Tories' advice for pensioners.
Why didn't you just stop breathing?
It isn't just biddies he's after. I think he's going to take a gun to Glastonbury.
Watch out, Lady Gaga. Watch out, Florence and the Machine. We are coming to get you.
And what of Nick Clegg? Sorry?
Mr. Long-legged, cleggy, waggy.
He's faced a backlash after his debate performances.
I think I must be the first politician who's gone from being Churchill to being a Nazi in under a week.
Even babies are starting to fear him.
Sorry.
So that was interesting. Big laugh and then, oh. Did you watch the second debate? Now, I'm not proud, but I kept falling asleep. It really freaked me out because I woke up at some odd moments.
Size does matter.
What the hell has been happening? Then Cameron started bragging about his disco.
My party was much better than all the others.
At one point, Brown turned into Ali G.
And I say to you, Nick, get real. Get real.
Me and my Sarah say vote Labour. The debates were all quite dry. They should replace the studio audience with children. Imagine the leaders answering their questions.
Mr. Cameroon, if an orange is called an orange, why aren't bananas called yellows? Cleggy waggy, I can close my eyes. Why can't I close my ears?
They could have a stripped debate. Every time a lie is told, clothing comes off. Whoever gets naked loses. Imagine Brown naked in HD telly. It'd be like someone's thrown roadkill into Oxfam. Do you know what I feel sorry for at the debate? The people who have to judge it.
Each person was given an electronic voting pad with keys numbered 1 to 5. They pressed 5 if they loved what they heard, 1 if they hated it. And the result, as you can see, is this on-screen worm.
They lock people in a room and make them twist dials. You get so bored. If I had the dials, the worm would look like this.
and I ask people right throughout society to take responsibility. But you can't run the health service on a do-it-yourself principle. You've got to finance it properly. And I just ask you, why are you wanting to cut our school budget?
We have a culture of jobs for life in politics. There's hundreds and hundreds of MPs from the Conservative Party and from the Labour Party, from the old parties, who basically know that all they need to do every 4 or 5 years is get the vote of 27% of people in their community.
Now, I don't know about you, but the biggest news for me this week was the marathon.
The London Marathon has celebrated its 30th birthday with more than 35,000 runners pounding the streets from Blackheath to Buckingham Palace.
I ran it in 4 hours, 15 minutes, right? Honestly, you really shouldn't applaud. At one stage, I was overtaken by this bloke.
London crowds can...
Such a low moment, you're trying your best, and the ginger man goes, see you later. Mind you, could have been worse. At least the commentator didn't slam me.
The youngster there in the black, just putting on a sprint finish. Oh, he's given up.
Oh, he's given up. He may as well have gone, what a lazy prick. What I love about the marathon, it's so selfless. Everyone is there doing it for a good cause. Well, I say everyone. My brother has spent the last 2 months training and I beat him. So that's all that matters. Could I act like more of a dick? Well, yes I could. My sister's there as well, so...
a real family affair then.
Yeah. It's, we started off together, it was quite nice, but they were just too slow. My personal highlight, is it just me? My little brother, went up to Princess Beatrice and offered her some Vaseline. And she accepted. It was amazing. He essentially offered royalty some lube. And she went, don't mind if I do, Pauper. Now, talking of royals, did you know the finishing line is right near Buckingham Palace? I bet they have to gag Prince Philip. A load of Kenyans sprinting past. So many jokes. So little time. The crowd were incredible. If you had your name on your shirt, people would shout it out. My mate ran it with the word me on his shirt. I thought he was showing off. Then the race started, I realised why he'd done it. There's nothing funnier than hearing a crowd shout, come on me! Hey! You son of a... Over and over, come on me! Hey! Come on me! You think that's bad? His friend had the words, my mum. Incredible moment. Now, not only did the crowd cheer you on, you also have kids along the route handing out sweets. It's like a sort of reverse paedophilia. It's fantastic. I'll tell you, if I was a kid, I would have spiked the sweets with acid. Imagine tripping your tits off and running past this guy.
Relatives, that's
It's a melty tiger. Or instead of acid, dip the sweets in laxative. No, exactly. No one cares what time you get if this happens. This next story is fantastic. It's about a guy who breaks into the wrong lady's house.
At around 5:30 in the morning, the 89-year-old lifelong Des Moines woman hears what she first thinks is a loud knock at the door. She soon realizes someone is bashing his way in.
I always said, as long as you're on the outside, I'm not going to buy. But if you ever come on the inside, I said it's going to be me or you.
So, what did the little old lady do?
She grabs her loaded .22 caliber pistol.
And I come out here like this, and he was there where you're at. And that's when I... Big bing bing.
Bing bing. I've never heard that expression before. Bing bing.
Beatrice fires one shot.
But I missed him. I was hitting for his head. And I missed him.
What kind of shot are you?
Well, then I must not have been a dang good shot then. Because I must have missed him.
I love it. She nearly killed him, man, and now she's having a bit of a laugh. Her grandchildren must be terrified of it. Kiss your nan? No. I said kiss your nan. The reaction of the police was wonderful.
And the police reloaded for me.
Could have been worse for the burglar. At least he didn't break into this lady's house.
I said, he go draw me. First again, I go shoot him in the stool.
This is the oddest reaction to a fire ever.
The windows are boarded up at this Hampton Beach home, the inside destroyed by a fire. The flames broke out Thursday morning, scaring the kids who live nearby.
We were kind of afraid that it would hit our house in the back of it, so I was kind of fearful.
I was kind of fearful! Don't worry, nobody was hurt. Mainly because of this.
Firefighters came to the rescue, and so did this guy. Egged on by a daring 6'4", 280-pound Hampton man decided to throw on his gorilla suit to cheer the neighborhood kids up.
There was a fire and a local man turned up dressed as a gorilla. How great is that? There's a house on fire. Fetch my costume.
The kids were laughing hysterically. They just couldn't stop laughing.
Laughing? Were the kids really laughing?
Kind of awkward.
It's kind of awkward. I love the idea. He went, ta-da! And they're like, what have you done? We said come quickly. There's a fire. Oh. I thought you said dress up as a gorilla. Yeah. He's an idiot. Everybody knows. Kids hate it when you dress up as a gorilla.
Mom? Mom?
Have you seen the latest advice for teachers? School teachers have been told to copy the gestures of their pupils in a bid to get children to like them. Children, honestly, teachers are being taught that by copying their pupils' gestures, they can win their trust. What this means, basically, if a kid does this, teacher's got to do that. If the kid goes like that, the teacher's got to go like that. How long before the kids figure this out and they go, oh, miss. Hey, miss. Oh! Win my trust, baby. Win my trust. Sorry about that. I really got into that for a second. I'll tell you what, I am glad I didn't go to this school.
School children between 10 and 14 years in Surat were forced to walk on broken glass pieces and burning coal. All this was done with the school administration's permission. The school administration aid was a scientific experiment to boost self-confidence among the children.
They're making kids walk on broken glass and hot coals to boost their confidence. Yeah, that'll work, won't it? I'm a confident little man. Poor sods. Then again, maybe the kids loved it. Before they walked on the hot coals, they popped a couple of beef burgers under their feet. Although it's India, so I doubt they were beef. Imagine the cows in the field. Smells like somebody's burning us. I thought we were sacred. The other cow would be like, why are you speaking in that accent? This school is a little bit safer because I was on telly and people normally get freaked out. Never sell your culture down the river, Sandy. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm doing the voice. Nobody finds this awkward at all, do you? Well, you sound a little bit Welsh. No, I don't. I don't sound Welsh. I'm an Indian cow and there's no problem with that. Why your hands like that? I don't know why my hands. Just finish the joke and get out of my face. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, you wouldn't let kids walk on coals or glass in this country, although emos would love it, wouldn't they? Hooray! Double self-harm! This is better than the time I found out I was adopted. Over in America, there has been uproar at this school. Anger as school tells boys to dress as girls. This school is forcing pupils to cross-dress. But why?
In honor of Women's History Month, students would have to wear an outfit to show how women's clothing has changed. Boys, as well as girls, were expected to participate to receive full credit.
Here's a reaction of one of the kids from the school. He's so furious, he's out of focus.
I was like, no, absolutely not. I am not. I gotta tell Mom I'm not doing a fashion show.
I'm not doing a fashion show.
Maybe the kid was upset because he'd have to wear his mum's clothes, and she dresses like this.